on, guys? Welcome back to Plink Tactical. Today we are going to be doing a full installation video from Talon Grips, and we're going to be installing it on my Smith & Wesson SD9VE. I did reach out to Talon Grips, asked them if I could do a video for them. I love their company. I have a Talon grip on my Glock 23. It is in the granulate grip tape. Today I'm going to be putting on the rubberized grip tape on my SD9VE. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it, okay guys? I'm going to open it up for you guys. And what's cool right off the top is they went ahead and put a little thank you, Eli, which is awesome. You know, that's handwritten. Let's go ahead and open this up and I'll show you guys what they sent me. So I asked for a couple different things. I did ask, this is for the slide on my SD9VE. It is in the granulate because I do want a more grippy type of grip tape for the slide. They send you a couple, alcohol cleaning pads just to prep it. And here is the full rubberized grip tape for my SD9VE. So we're going to go ahead and be installing it. We're going to go ahead and install this in just a second here. I did also ask for just a extra, panel, I guess you could call it, of the granulate grip tape because I will be installing this on my 12 gauge pump. So I want to put it on that pump just to give it a little extra grippy for the slide. So I'm going to go ahead and put this aside for now, but we're going to go ahead and install this, okay? So it does come with the instructions on the installation. I've done this before. Basically, you're just going to start from the left side, wrap it around really slowly. It has the cutout for the little logos that are on your grip, but it's pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and just go over it. You're going to do first a test fit before you even take off the backing. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. It says you're going to start from the left side. I'm going to go ahead and clear this for everybody just so we can, make sure we go on with the video. There is no magazine, so it is all clear. All right, so let's start on the left side here. We're going to start here, and you're just going to basically line everything up to see how it fits. Talon Grips is really, really good at precision fitting, so let's go ahead and do like a quick little test. The back side's going to go like this, then it's going to wrap around all the way into the front. Okay, so it'll look something like that, but let's just go ahead and start installing. So first thing we're going to do, this one's the alcohol prep. So they just gave me a couple packets. Let's go ahead and open one up. Make sure this is nice and clean. We have a clean surface, so this way it'll stick on. Okay, so let's clean it up a little bit, get it nice and prepped. Make sure this is nice and clean. You definitely don't want a dirty or dusty surface, or else it won't stick very well. So make sure you get that nice and clean. It is pretty oiled up. I did just clean this the other day. I did take this to the range, which I'm also going to be posting soon. But let's go ahead and blow this off a little bit just to make sure it's nice and dry. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and jump right in with this installation. First thing you're going to do is you're going to peel off just one side. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm going to peel off this left side. And this way I can line everything up perfectly. I'm kind of a perfectionist, guys, so I do like to put this on as neatly as possible. See, there's that little hole for the logo. So I'm gonna kind of line that up perfectly with that. and it should kind of go on super easy. I'm very particular on how it's installed, so I'm just going to kind of lightly press it on just to kind of get the gist of where I want it. Like I said, Talon Grips is very, very accurate when it comes to cutting. I'm assuming they're doing the laser cuts. Need to start to take off the backing. Okay, we're gonna do this nice and slow. Don't rush, guys, when it comes to, you know, putting this on right, because if you mess up, then you have to get another one. So just take your time with it. You're not in a hurry. So let's just slowly wrap it around now. Now, it did mention in the instructions you don't want to stretch. So you don't want to stretch it very much because it is, like I said, pretty precision cut. Like if I haven't even touched it, and you guys can see it's already lined up very well. So we're just going to line it up perfectly on the back here. Make sure that this is all set. Don't worry really too much about the little bumps and whatnot, because we're going to use a little blowtorch after just to kind of set it all into place and make sure that it doesn't move very much on you. Let's go ahead and make sure this is on nice and tight, nice and smooth, nice and even. Okay, I'm just going to kind of massage it on. Okay, now we're going to wrap around here. Make sure this is nice and straight. See, I like to look at the bottom here, make sure that it's nice and even. So that's kind of where you can see how well it's going to line up. I like the little T for Talon Grips right here. Just a cool little added feature that they have to know that it's a Talon grip. And what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to massage it all the way across here and just basically wrap it around very slow. Just doing a little bit at a time. Wrap it around all the way to the edge here. Now, you guys can cut off the excess of it. There's a little bit of excess on it. I probably will as well, just to kind of make it more of a snug fit, because it is a little overlapping, but that's a great thing because you don't want to have it really floppy or anything. So let me go ahead and just align it here. I'll probably use some scissors to kind of cut it up a little bit. So there's only about maybe a centimeter. Probably just cut off just a small amount at a time, just to kind of get things going here. Let me cut a little bit more. Now you guys really don't have to do this. Like I said, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I like it to be wrapped around all the way. So as you guys can see, that was pretty easy. Now it says, you know, you definitely want to use some heat to make sure it's nice and stuck on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and using this little blowtorch, that you guys can see, and just lightly using just a little bit of heat. And you want to kind of run it over fast. You definitely don't want to melt it, especially your polymer grip. You definitely don't want to be melting. So just heat it up a little bit. This way it kind of sets into place. I like to do the edges too, the edges on the Talon Grips, because you want those edges to be pretty much sealed. So when you are using it, it is not gonna flip up on you, which I've never had a problem with. I have put about 400 rounds through my Glock with the Talon grip, and it just does feel so amazing. Gives you that extra little grip that you need, thus calling the name of the company Talon Grips. So it gives you that extra grip that you're looking for, and it just sticks on there perfectly. Yes, you can do stippling as well. I know I will get some people telling me just to do stippling, but this is just a quick, easy way to add some extra grip. You know, it's a lot cheaper too than stippling. Stippling can be, you know, $50 to $100 depending where you go. Sometimes a couple $100, but I love the idea of sticking these on. Also, if you guys look on Amazon, they do sell these on Amazon. Go on Amazon and find which model of your firearm that you're looking for. I believe they also have like phone cases and whatnot too. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is pretty much the end result. I can immediately feel a difference when it comes to the handle. It's just so solid. It just doesn't move, doesn't slip. I like this because in certain situations, you know, it is a self-defense weapon. You know, you definitely want to, you know, this is my, I don't want to get cotton in there. This is my, you know, my home defense. I also have my 12 gauge obviously as my home defense, but I sleep with this guy next to me. This is great in a situation where if you would need it and your hands are sweaty or you're nervous, or, you know, in worst case scenario, if there was, you know, blood or, you know, water on your hands or anything like that, that this just adds that little extra grip that you need to just get a firm hold on your firearm. You know, because in those times, you know, you probably are very nervous. You know, you don't know what's going on. Maybe you're just, you know, your hands are sweaty, or even if you're just at the range getting your practice in. I'm big on, you know, getting your practice in at the range, because there's no point in having a firearm if you don't know how to use it. So definitely get your range time in, spend the extra money on ammo and practice, and definitely get training too. I'm looking to get some more training, so you know, get good at using it and know how to use it very well. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put on the grip tape for the slide. So we're gonna get right into that. And let me just move this aside here. I absolutely love this grip tape. I mean, it just adds the aesthetic of kind of like a stippled type of grip. At first glance, you can see that it has a better grip, but I mean, this thing is awesome. I love it. I highly recommend it. I mean, you can probably get these for $20-25. Definitely recommend it. Let's go ahead and get right into that slide grip now. Now with this is great. All you have to do, it kind of lines up with those little grooves. It's going to be super easy to install, I can already tell. It just wraps around just like that, and then adds that extra little grip to the slide. So let's go ahead and get this thing ready. Let's go ahead and use that alcohol prep. Open one up. Clean off the slide. I love Talon Grips. Like, it's super easy to use, super easy to install. It just gives you what you're looking for, you know? So I definitely want to have a firm grip on my firearms. And if I can do it for $20, $25 or less, I mean, why not, right? So I haven't done any upgrades to this firearm, so this is actually one of its first, one of the first upgrades that I did to it. other than this little cheap flashlight that I got on it. But I am going to be upgrading this to the Olight, so look out for that video very soon. I'm in communication with Olight. Hopefully they can work with me on that as well. But let's go ahead and start from the left side. So let's see if I can get a little, there you go, a little nail in there. And we'll start to take off some of this backing here. You want to be very careful too, because you don't want to rip it, because these little grooves in the middle can be delicate. It is grip tape, so perfect. And see how these little parts right here are very small and can probably be ripped very easily if you don't be careful with it. So we're going to go ahead and install it right here as furthest down as you can. So let's start there on the bottom. It's just like a perfect fit. Like, you don't have to put in very much effort to get it to, you know, just go right in those little grooves, which is very nice. That's the last thing you want, is to be hassling with these little groove sets. So I'm just pushing it. There's a little part right there where it ends. You want to just push it right in between those little grips. I can feel it just kind of set into place, which is very, very nice. Same with these ones right here. You want it to just get set into there. It's not going to go all the way down to the bottom, which is completely fine, because you're not going to be grabbing it really right there on the little bottom shelf. Okay, then we are going to be opening up the top. Now if you do want it to go really flush against that sights right here, you can. I'm going to leave a little bit of space. That just looks super cool with that T, by the way. Let's go ahead and take this off very gently so you don't rip it. Let me just put this on the back. Start from the very, very furthest back, because those little grooves you want to kind of line up perfectly. There we go. I'm kind of just pushing a little bit here to kind of feel where that groove ends, and then you can kind of just adjust it a little bit where it's nice and flush. Push it in a little bit more. It's really, really flush against this. And that is pretty much it, guys. Let me go ahead and use the blowtorch to kind of get it nice and set. But as of right now, that took, you know, a minute, 2 minutes just to install. I mean, how much easier can it get than that, right? Don't have to send it in, don't have to wait for it to come back. I mean, it's just literally a perfect fit. I'm just kind of pushing this just to make sure that it's nice and flush. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and just kind of set it into place. Make sure it sticks on nice and tight. Wow, super easy. Just kind of press it on. Once that heat gets on there a little bit, and just heat shrinks it a little bit. And it adds just a cool aesthetic to it as well. So these are the first two upgrades of the SD9VE. Wow, what a difference. I mean, you can literally feel the difference. It's not slippery, especially on these slides. You know, it can get very slippery if your hands are sweaty. You can, you know, it'll start to slip on you. But obviously, with the extra little grip, it's going to be very easy to pull back on that slide. And I like how it does have the top part too, so if you do want to just pull back on the top, super easy. I mean, I love it. I love it, guys. I mean, go and pick it up. You can pick it up on their website. Like I mentioned, they do have it on Amazon as well. So go on Amazon, get that nice and tight right here. But yeah, go ahead and get into Amazon, guys. It's a really, really awesome company. They'll really take care of you. They got back to me within the first like couple days, so they're pretty fast as far as customer service goes. And you guys can see what a difference it does make. So I didn't want the rubberized, I wanted the granulate for the top, just to give you that extra little grip. I'm not carrying, so I don't really have to worry about, you know, it being rubbing up against my appendix or anything. But this thing is like super easy to install. See that? So it won't move on you. You just want to make sure you get it nice and heated up, and then just press it into it so it doesn't move on you, and it kind of sets into place. Awesome. Love it. Love the aesthetic of it. Love that grip tape, like I said. Just feels good. I mean, you can really get a good grip on it as well. So, alright guys, well thank you guys for watching this. Thank you again to Talon Grips for sending me these awesome grip tape and slide covers as well for the grip. I love it. Thank you guys so much. I will be doing more videos in the future, hopefully with Talon Grips and any new firearms that I do get. But I will be doing this panel. I'll be using this panel to go ahead and put it on my 12 gauge. Look out for that video. I'll be doing it very shortly, and I'll have to custom cut and everything too. So stay tuned for that video. Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate you. That is a full installation video on Talon Grips and how to install. If you guys have any questions, feel free to go ahead and reach out. And then please like and subscribe my videos if you do like this type of content, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys once again, and hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.